All right, I wanted to share this wonderful property cleanup here with you guys. And this is one I mentioned to Mike at Bush Green Lawn. He was interested in seeing this as well. And kind of hoping everybody can put together their bids and what they think they would charge to do this. So, a little quick backstory. Apparently, which I don't know if it's a story, and it's a story that I would tell somebody if I abused my yard all year too. Their previous landscaper that had been doing it for many, many years just fell off the face of the earth, and they came down to the Cape, and nothing was done, and they can't get a hold of them, and so they're in desperate need of a spring cleanup and mowing. It has not been mowed or cleaned up at all this spring. It is now June 22nd. So, pretty much a nightmare job. Typically, I don't take these. Our mulching is almost done. We're pretty much coming up on the last few jobs, which is odd. It usually goes right till the end of July. But I lost, I guess, a good amount due to the virus going around and so many people home doing their own yard work, I guess. So anyhow, let's take a walk around. And the whole idea is, like I said, a spring cleanup. Plenty of leaves embedded everywhere, and a mow along with any, loose branches that have just fallen, like we can see one up here. We'll take out of here. So basically start from like right here. It's got a little bit of section of lawn here, some good leaves, and that's up to a woods line. Actually, its property ends right here. Yeah, we'll still do that section anyways, but here's up against the house. Good amount of leaves here. This is nothing compared to the back. Some hostas growing up with leaves all embedded. As you can see, this place is a disaster. Inside the fence only, nothing on the outside of the fence, obviously. We're going to take this branch out of here, chop it up, take it out. And all these leaves, give you an idea of what we're looking at here. It is just a 1 year layer, thankfully. Okay, so this is the backyard. You can see the grass is up to 3 feet high in some areas, even more so as we go around the house. So just going to kind of walk around the outer perimeter here. All right, so up to the fence here, leaves. This is back where we came from. Some branches here and there. As you can see, the leaves all embedded, killing the grass. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to take the string trimmer and knock down the majority of this, and then the plan will be to blow all the leaves out to the front, out to the driveway. And probably going to use the Bobcat for this with the big bucket on it, and just scoop the leaves right up, scoop the piles that we make out front, because there's going to be a good amount here. So we're going to go ahead and clean just up to the underneath the roadies here under the bench. And you can see there's a fence back there. Okay. Let's continue walking around here. There's no pruning included, only the spring cleanup. Okay. Leaves in this bed area. And then we're over to the side yard now. All right, so that's looking back the way we just came. Over to that picnic table. Looks like we've got a little underground tunnel. Trying to be careful about ticks. Don't see any. All right. Some leaves under the deck here, all up under this roadie. Thankfully they are kind of light, so they are going to blow out pretty easy. I think the biggest pain in the neck is going to be trimming the grass down, then doing a final mow afterwards. Now this looks like a natural area with just some ground cover, ivy. But I'm going to blow this area out too, get the leaves out of here. Okay, tall lawn. And a broken branch there to pull out. Okay, and we're back to the truck. So this is the side yard. Again, let me bring the camera down so you can get a good idea of how tall this grass is. Okay. So clean up just to the woods line here. Hostas. Like I said, good amount of leaves embedded everywhere. And look at that shed. Everything growing on it. Okay, so there's all of that around the yard. I just noticed I left my lights on. Mow, clean up, and the large branches that are in the yard fallen that we looked at. Shut my lights off here. Okay, and then also included is just cleaning up the driveway itself, and a 1-foot border on each side of the driveway, which was my suggestion, because all of the leaves, we're going to take a walk down this driveway, but all the leaves that have fallen on the driveway are kind of now on the two edges of the driveway, so those should be blown out and cleaned up. So my plan is pretty much ground cover, but we're going to take the trimmer and trim back a foot barrier on each side to give us a little more space before we lose the driveway, and then blow that 1 foot out into the driveway. And I'll take a walk so you can see how long this is. This is also included. So good amount of leaves here, but again, just 1 foot in. So this Virginia creeper here, probably like to right here. So we're just going to get the edge out like that and trim it. Like I said, blow down the driveway. That is also filthy. It's a long driveway here. Just trim back both sides, 1 foot. So it's about to here. Clean that out and trim it down with the weed whacker on both sides. Probably just take the hedge clippers quick and trim some of this bittersweet that's growing in. A couple of these back. Right here, just pull these back a little bit just so they don't hit the car when you come in. And there's this branch here is not included in the estimate, but it's already broken and just laying there, so I'll probably take that out for him because there was no mention of that. So all right, so there's a good amount of leaves here on the edge. They're definitely going to need some pruning afterwards, but so here we'll go up to the wall, get those leaves, and then on the side here, 1 foot. Looks like another dead branch there we'll take out of. All right, so let's start at the beginning of the driveway and see how big we got here. Pretty good size. So what I'm asking you guys is what you would charge. I've already bid it. I got the okay. And I'm going to be doing the job in another week, week and a half or so when it comes up on the schedule. But the job consists of start to finish, like I said, 1 foot on each of the driveway, on each side of the driveway, trimming it down with the weed whacker and then blowing out any debris just so we've got a nice neat perimeter. blowing down and cleaning out the whole driveway, which just has a little bit of debris on it, but we'll have more when we blow out the 1 foot area. And then the cleanup and mowing around the house that we've already looked at. And there's, I think, 3 or 4 random branches that we're going to take out and dispose of. So put your estimate down in the comments, if you would. And I don't think I'm going to share my numbers. Maybe I will. We'll see. There are a couple of people that I'm close with on YouTube that I am going to give them the actual figures in case they're interested. But I'm curious what you guys would charge. And I'll give you a hint. It's not cheap. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.